Hey everybody, it's George from 4-State Trucks, ToughTested, here with my good friend Josh Paisley at Lincoln Chrome. Tell me a little bit about what's going on here today, Josh.
Well, George, I think it was you that called me a long time ago.
Oh yeah, it was me.
That mentioned, hey, you got some friends that are meeting in Lincoln, Nebraska, and you had let them know that you had a friend in Lincoln, and since they're all running through, they thought they would sort of check out the plant, see how we make some stuff shiny. I mean, they might not have it on some of these rat rods out here, but some of the other vehicles might. And
sure.
We're going to take a tour, show them around, and check out a few
awesome.
of the things at the plant. But along with that, we fed a few people and just having a good time, good weather, and hanging out in Nebraska, checking out some rat rods.
Looks like we had some amazing rat rod show ups for sure. So we've got this again. This is the international build off. All these guys you see behind us, they're participating in the international build off at SEMA this year in Las Vegas. Right here behind me, if you see that vehicle, we're going to get over there in a second and talk to all these guys. But that's TeamCutters. They're the reigning champions from last year. So all these guys tomorrow morning, October 23rd, are going to jump in these trucks and they're cruising into Vegas to participate in this international build-off, which to me is crazy that, you know, a year ago these things didn't exist and they just kind of brought a bunch of stuff and threw it together. So we're going to get over here and we're going to show you guys all these trucks. We're going to talk to some of the teams that are participating this year. So we're going to head on over and we're gonna, I think first up we're going to talk to TeamCutters, which is Charlie and Elmo Pacheco, which is this amazing rig right here. It's a 6x6. It's on hydraulic rams, but we're going to let Charlie go over that with you. This thing will go from where you see it now to about 20 inches of ground clearance. So we're going to get Charlie over here and have him go over and tell us a little bit about what he's done. So what do you got going on here, Charlie Pacheco?
We got a 42 Ford is what this is. Started off as. It was an old forestry truck, and this is what it is now.
So what kind of engine are you running in there?
It's a 306 cylinder, 1978 306 cylinder.
Awesome.
We custom built all the intake and the exhaust on it. Hammer down.
Hammer down, yeah. And your fuel tank, tell me a little bit about what you got going on back there. I'm surprised you didn't get pulled over on the way up with that fuel tank. So.
The fuel tank, we're running with these guys all the way to Las Vegas, Nevada. So everybody has giant fuel tanks, and I didn't want to be the guy stopping everybody for fuel, and I didn't have no room, so that's why we built that one. It's 23 gallons, and that's we decided, well, it is what it is. Let's make it look like a little bomb. My brother-in-law, poor guy, it was like 25 degrees, and he was trying to paint that face on there, and it got this little blemishes. I told him, hey, it's supposed to look like it came to war and back. So
that was another thing I want to ask you. I mean, the time involved in putting something like this together, you've got to have an awesome support system at home. You want to tell me a little bit about your team and who all is involved with this build with you? Or?
Yeah, definitely. A lot of people don't see that. It's a stressful environment, and not just for me, for everybody around me. My family, I give them just the biggest thumbs ups ever because they have to deal with me. It's just me and Dad in the shop. We're the ones that do this. Wife, Karen, kids, mom, like everybody has to put up with our frustration and our ups and our downs, and yeah, I can't thank them enough. So
and I got to throw this in there. Rita Pacheco, you're awesome and we love you. That is Charlie's mom, and she's probably the glue that holds the whole thing together. I mean, yeah. I'm not going to come out and say that, but I think I just did.
Yeah, no, it's insane. We need everybody 100% behind us, and I'm just lucky to have that support group behind me. I come up with crazy ideas, not just in this industry and everything else I do, and they're always backing me. So yeah,
you
definitely.
Want to tell us a little bit about the engine, since we're shooting the engine compartment here?
Yeah, it's like I said, it's a 306 cylinder. The reason why I didn't go V8 or diesel is because everybody does that. There's not a whole lot of people do the inlines, and just to make it, a little bit different, we built that intake and the exhaust system on it. The muffler is actually a Bombardier DS650 quad muffler that we gutted out so it breathed good, and then also the air cleaners off the same four-wheeler. Yeah, this RATical Rod Deal, it's what you got. Make it work, make it as safe as you can, and have fun with it, and I think we did that with this one.
Well, it certainly looks like it. You guys, I mean, you're reigning champion. You had to come over the top coming back this year to Las Vegas to SEMA, but again, man, this thing is just insane looking. Looks like something right out of Mad Max, man. So
yeah, we had a long summer doing this, but it's worth it being here with everybody, and and yeah, I'm
Well,
ready.
that's what it's all about, is coming together and just having a good time. And I know that there's, I don't know, what, 10, 15 vehicles in your entourage heading from Lincoln, Nebraska to
we
to
got
Las Vegas.
around that many vehicles, and probably we have a head count of 41 people as a head count.
41.
So there's a good amount of people rolling with us. And
Well, the camaraderie, I mean, you can just feel the camaraderie amongst you guys. And I know that if any one of you guys have a problem along the way, everybody's going to stop to help out.
Yeah,
Even though you guys are competing against one another, it's a family thing here, and you can really sense that.
definitely, yeah, it's the RATical Rod build off, drive off, and we're all competing against each other. But if somebody breaks down, we're not passing him saying, yes, it gives me a better chance. No, we stop. We will steal parts off one another's rides to help him keep getting down the road. And that's the reason why I'm part of this, is because it's a big, giant family. We got Canada, we got South Africa, we got Belgium, we got Montana, Louisiana, us, Mexico,
Canada.
Yes. We're just from all over, and it's a big family.
Well, I know. Well, I was fortunate enough to meet you earlier this year, and I feel the same way about you, and that's why I made you say something nice about your mom. So.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
But amazing rides here in Lincoln. Again, this is, we called this thing Chrome to Patina. This is the first year. We may do it again next year, maybe try to get it a little bit bigger, get some more people here. But I think we've got about 15 rat rods in total here this afternoon, and then we've got Pupzilla on the back of my truck back there. So.
Yep.
So yeah, let's see. We're gonna go ahead and get this thing, show these rams being activated. So you go from the ride height that you're seeing now to what you're about to see here. That is just crazy. So what were you thinking when you came up with that idea?
I don't know. No, I've had this. We started this in like 2009, this whole rat rod deal, and I've had this hydraulic idea in my head since the beginning.
Yeah.
And last year when we built Indy, I wanted to take something to SEMA that was different, and the truck driving roots that we have, that's why we built Indy the way we did.
And Indy is the truck you won with last year at
Indy's
SEMA. So
yes, sir.
If you want to see it, just Google rat rods and Indy, ENDEE, and that is a crazy rig. Or
TeamCutters, anything TeamCutters on social media, www.tcratrods.com. You'll see Indy's build progress, this build progress, everything about it. And like I said, this idea's been in my head forever. And this year we weren't supposed to build, and then it went from not building to we're going to do something super simple in a month and have it ready because we're going to be here anyways. And it turned into this thing, and it wasn't simple. It's I can't even tell you how much harder it was than Indy, but we're here.
And what is this one's name? What did you call this one?
My little girl named this Rocketeer.
Rocketeer.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, the fuel tank on the back is fitting then.
We got. My little girl calls it Rocketeer. They had thought of calling it the Mud Dauber because we had a bunch of Mud Dauber bees at the shop this year that would hit me in the head every 2 seconds. And then, I got a few names, but Rocketeer, I think we'll stay with my little girl's idea.
Again, it's amazing. You know, I felt fortunate. I saw this thing when it had the front tires and part of the frame built on it, and just to see where it's come now. And then, just to pull something off like this, I mean, it takes a lot of work, a lot of hard work. I'm sure you had some great sponsors. You want to tell us about your sponsors at all, or?
Yes, sponsor is it's amazing. The guys that come after me that we go after and actually get a hold of us. We live in the middle of nowhere. We have a little bitty shop. We're 50 miles from the closest gas station, and for these guys to come out and say, hey, let's help you guys, I'm like, yeah, heck yeah, you know. And Lizard Skin, they do sound insulation and heat insulation on these things, which is this black stuff that you see in here. Keeps the heat away, keeps the sound. These things are noisy, so it gets rid of all the road noise and everything. They're my main sponsor. They're the ones that have me at SEMA. And then Rough Stuff Specialties came into play. They helped us with all our links. Dylan Radiators is keeping my motor cold. Morris 4x4 helped me with a bunch of stuff. Jackson Glass out of Tucumcari helped me. Again, like I said, without sponsors, I can say it can't be done because it can, but it just made my life so much easier. And believe me, we needed a easier life building this thing.
Well, between the support network, it sounds like you have, or I shouldn't say sounds, I know about your support work at home. So having that, and with the sponsors, and with you and the skills, you just don't, even with the sponsors and without the talent that you have, man, I mean, really, you amaze me sometimes, some of the stuff that I see you build.
We have a blast, and I think that's the main part, is having fun. And again, I can't thank my family, my wife Karen, my little girl, my kids, the boys, my mom, that man over there, my dad. I can't be doing this without any of them.
For sure.
So we bring Dad in for just a moment there.
What is it?
Dad's over
Yeah.
there by himself.
Hey,
He didn't want to, but
Elmo.
I'm sure we'll put him on the spot. See?
No, you have to for a second.
You told Elmo
So-
you have to?
Yeah, I know, right? I push the. He hates having his picture taken, and the first thing I do every time I ever see him is I put a camera in his face. Come here, come here. So this is the legend, the myth himself, Elmo Pacheco. So how you doing today, Elmo?
Not good now. I'm doing pretty good till you got me in here.
No, you had a big part in this build, and we wanted you to get some credit for it. So
Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. We appreciate what you do, and we appreciate you allowing your son and teaching him and giving him the skills as he was growing up to create things like this. And so without you, this thing wouldn't be sitting here. So we had to bring you in for at least a second.
Okay, second's over.
Second's over. We love you, Elmo. All right. All right. Well, Charlie, we appreciate you, man, and I'm glad to call you my friend. We're going to get over here and check out this this ride
There's some crazy ones here.
from South Africa. We got Freaky over here somewhere.
Sweet.
Over here in the front, we're going to walk over and check out his rig. And we'll be right back in a minute with that footage for you guys.
Did your dad run off?
Yeah.
He's not going to want to talk on camera anyway, is he?
Don't go tickling Elmo.
And he's even hauling, too. Look at this.
All right, Charlie. Well, you may have to fill in for your dad then.
There we go.
Yes, sir. No problem.
Jump right in here.
Yeah, there's a 55 International. Got some Cummins in it. 5.9 first gen Cummins. Actually, all the running gears Dodge, and then we shortened it 14 inches to make sure everything fit. You got your Charge Air and all that baloney, so we even had to cut the fenders and bring them back a little bit. But this is the toe pig of everything. This is picking up all the pieces. This is what this truck does.
Picking
For
up
reals.
all the pieces.
It's a work truck is basically all it is. It hardly ever goes to shows to get shown. It just always in the background. Again, picking everything up that don't make it.
And it came in handy this trip, too. I see Troy's rat rods back
yeah,
there.
Troy had a little bit of alternator problems.
He was doing too many wheelies
That's
with the thing.
as far as we'll say is alternator problems. But yeah, just first gen Cummins. It's not opened up. We like to keep them stock because they just run so far. We don't want to, blow anything up. Dad got a big foot, so we gotta keep him a little bit regulated. But yeah, sorry, it's a mess. We just drove this thing up from New Mexico, so there's snacks.
I don't know if you know this, but you're at a rat rod show.
Yeah,
it doesn't
that's
have to be
true.
clean.
We just got snacks all over the place and beef jerky and.
I love that you guys are road tripping it. This is
Yeah,
sweet.
this truck probably has. We built this truck probably 2 years ago, and it probably got to like 30,000 miles on it already. He has it lined up inside with all kinds of signs, and we got 30 New Mexico license plates in there, 1930 New Mexico license plates, and 41s, and just again, it just the toe pig of everything.
Yeah, they're all over the headliner. That's awesome. American Iron, is that you guys' shop?
No, we call ourselves TeamCutters.
Oh,
We're
okay.
TeamCutters. TeamCutters is we do a lot of chainsaw work, and then evolved into this, and we don't do chainsaw work no more, and just TeamCutters is where it came from. One of his trucks, I guess, used to be called American Iron, and he threw it onto this. But yeah, we're out of Trementina, New Mexico, if you guys can say that. But
How far is that from Albuquerque? We were just there a couple weeks ago.
yeah, we're about 180 miles from Albuquerque.
South?
East.
East, okay.
Way east. Las Vegas, New Mexico, Tucumcari,
Oh,
New Mexico.
yeah.
We're in the middle. We're 50 miles from the nearest anything.
Yeah. We've
Yeah.
driven through Las Vegas. Every time we see the sign, we get excited.
Yeah, and then
And
it's
then
like,
we realize
wait.
it's a lot drier there than...
Yeah, definitely. But yeah, we call this the monster. Just the monster. It just works is what it does. It got an old Get Rag 5-speed in it, and she's sloppy, and you gotta find gears, and you just keeps going. Hopefully, we still gotta get back home.
It's a functional workhorse.
Yeah, that's
love
what it
that.
is. Like I said, it's we never take it to shows. It's just always in the background, hauling stuff or getting ready to haul something. It's
Support vehicle.
What this is about. Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, and it was an old delivery truck locally, and we got a hold of it.
Where'd you, so you got it from like an old shop that had it
from
sitting
Las
in the back?
Vegas, New Mexico. I've heard different stories about what it did. You can actually see a little bit of, but we've never been able to make out what it says.
Oh, where the logo is out?
You can see a little bit, but we've never been able to find out.
A.
We've heard different stories that it was a parts truck, that it was a store that you know, it hauled store stuff around. This truck and this truck were probably on the road plenty of times together, because that's what that one was. That was
from the same area,
and it's from the same area. So who knows how many times they crossed paths, or maybe they were even out of the same company. But yeah, just another rat rod, just another beater that we just drive the heck out of.
Very cool. Well, thanks for letting us check this out.
Heck yeah, man.
All right.
Appreciate you guys.